Top story we are following here on India Today is the counting that is underway for 13 seats across 7 states for by-elections. In Jalandhar West, it is the Aam Aadmi Party that is leading in the race. In Vikrawandi, in the state of Tamil Nadu, it is the DMK that is leading the race. In West Bengal, it is TMC that is leading. In Himachal Pradesh, Chief Minister Sukhwinder's wife is leading in Dehradun. In Chhindwara, it is the BJP that is leading the race. At the moment, counting is underway for 13 seats that went to elections 2 days ago across 7 states. In Jalandhar West, it is the Aam Aadmi Party that is leading the race. In the state of Tamil Nadu, it is the DMK that is leading. West Bengal, the TMC, which is far ahead in the race. In the state of Himachal Pradesh, Chief Minister Sukhwinder's wife is leading in Dehradun. In Chhindwara, it is the BJP that is leading the race. My colleague Shilpa is now joining me on the story. Shilpa, very clearly we can see that it is the DMK which is leading in the state.
Well, that's right, Aishwarya. In fact, the Vikrawandi Assembly seat had fallen vacant after the sitting DMK MLA N. Kubirenzi had passed away. And the elections, of course, were conducted on July 10th, and the counting process is underway. From after the round 2 of counting, what is emerging clear is the fact that the DMK is leading in this particular assembly seat. DMK's Anu Siva is leading with a margin of over 6,000 votes after round 2 of counting. There are several rounds of counting, of course, that will take place. But as for the initial trends, it is the DMK that is leading in this particular assembly segment. The DMK candidate is up against PMK's C. Anbumani. And it is also important to remember that the principal opposition party in Tamil Nadu, the AIDMK, had boycotted this by-election, stating that they do not believe that the elections would be held in a free and fair manner under the DMK government. So the primary contest in the constituency was between the DMK and the NDA. This is a key test for the DMK because remember the government, the state government is under massive criticism over law and order issues, especially in light of the Kalakurchi Hooch tragedy. This Kalakurchi Hooch tragedy, of course, happened in a neighboring district where this assembly by-election is taking place. Around 66 persons have died so far in connection with that Hooch tragedy. And apart from that, the BSP state president Armstrong was murdered in Chennai last week. So there are a lot of criticism against the DMK government over law and order issues. And many believe that the Vikrawandi by-election will be some kind of a referendum on the DMK government's performance, especially over these concerns regarding law and order issues. But from the initial trends, it looks like it's going to be a comfortable victory for the DMK because the DMK candidate is, leading. But as far as the campaign, of course, is concerned, the DMK focused more about the welfare schemes that the state government has implemented. And importantly, it may be noted that the Chief Minister and DMK President M.K. Stalin did not personally go to the constituency to campaign. Instead, he had appealed for votes through a statement and a video that he had put out. It was the DMK senior ministers, including Udayanidhi Stalin, that led the campaign on the ground.
Right, Shilpa, my colleague who's joining us from Chennai, giving us the details how it is the DMK in the state of Chennai which is now leading. Aman, my colleague, is also joining us from Chandigarh. Aman, we can very clearly see in Chandigarh it is the Aam Aadmi Party that is far ahead in this race.
Exactly, because it is for the second time that in by-election, Aam Aadmi Party is taking over the seat, because previous to this, Jalandhar by-election for the parliamentary seat happened, and in which Sushil Rinku won the seat. Both Sushil Rinku and Sheetal Angral, because of whom this by-election is taking place, they shifted to BJP. Now Sheetal Angral himself, who is in BJP, was facing anti-defection, and in this by-election results, he's at the third number, because the results were been shown. First number is Aam Aadmi Party with more than 23,000 votes. Aam Aadmi Party's candidate Mohan Bhagat is leading. On second, there's Surinder Kaur of Congress, and on third, Sheetal Angral. So this Aam Aadmi Party, because Bhagwant Mann himself shifted and rented a house in Jalandhar and took the charge of all our campaign. There was a
Right.
there was a big challenge for Aam Aadmi Party, and in Himachal as well, on all the 3 seats.
Right, Aman.
Ruling government, Congress is leading all the 3 seats.
My colleague Aman giving us details from Chandigarh. My colleague Ankit is also joining us from Dehradun. Ankit, we see that it is the Chief Minister's wife in Dehradun who's now leading the race. Can you hear me, Ankit?
Yes, Aishwarya, please.
Ankit, it seems like in Dehradun it is the Chief Minister's wife who's leading the race.
Well, Aishwarya, elections are on in, the counting is underway in Mangalore and Badrinath as well. And Congress is leading by a margin of 2,000 votes, and in Mangalore as well, Congress and BSP are in close fight, wherein BJP is going down and is trailing by more than 1,000 votes. Now, in Mangalore, BJP has never won the elections, and this is the first time a by-election is being held in Badrinath as well. Actually, it's a fight between Rajendra Bhandari and Rajendra Bhandari if we talk about Badrinath constituency, because earlier he was with Indian National Congress, then he joined BJP just before the Lok Sabha elections. So it is to the people, it is to the voter how they are seeing, and the earlier trends tell us that the Congress is leading in a way. 2 rounds have been completed, the ballot papers have been also been counted, and Congress is leading with a margin. So it is yet to be seen that how the day is going to be later on, but as of now Congress is leading with a major vote margin, where in Bangalore there was violence and police has also registered an FIR against 10 people.
Right,
and it was the Congress made heavy allegations against the BJP that they have incited the violence on the election day. Aishwarya.
Thank you, Ankit, for giving us those details. My colleagues Shilpa, Aman and Ankit, thank you for joining us. It is at the moment counting that is underway in 13 seats that went for elections across 7 states.